Have you ever been to a place where you felt God's presence so powerfully that everything around you seemed to catch on fire for him? Well, that's exactly what happened to the prophet Elijah. But let me tell you, it was no ordinary fire. It was a divine spectacle that shook the very foundations of Israel's faith. See, Elijah had a date with destiny on Mount Carmel. The showdown between him and the prophets of Baal was reaching its climax. And when it comes to climaxes, few things beat a good old-fashioned fire. I mean, seriously, fire is like the special effect of God's power. And he was about to show these Israeli stiff necks a thing or two about worshiping the one true God. So, Elijah did something crazy. He rebuilt the altar of the Lord, the one that King Ahab had destroyed. And he didn't do this as a casual tourist visiting an ancient archaeological site. No, my friend, he did it as a man possessed by the Spirit of God. And when he finished rebuilding the altar, he did something even crazier. He prayed just once. Yes, just one prayer, but it was so powerful that the fire of God fell from heaven and consumed everything. I'm talking about his offering, the wood, the stones, even the water in the trench. Nothing was spared from that fire, and if you think that's impressive, wait till I tell you what happened next. The people fell to their knees and shouted, "The Lord, He is God. The Lord, He is God." Can you imagine the scene? Smoke rising from the mountain, the people falling to their knees, and the words echoing through the valley, "The Lord, He is God." It was a moment that shook the spiritual atmosphere of Israel. But you know what the craziest part of the story is? In 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 39, it says that Elijah commanded them to seize the prophets of Baal. And you thought the fire was something? Wait till I tell you what happened next. When Elijah called down fire from heaven to consume his offering, it wasn't just a display of God's power. It was a judgment against the prophets of Baal. They had led Israel astray with their false gods, and their time was up. So there you have it, folks. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob was back on the throne. And if you don't believe me, just ask the prophets of Baal, because they were the ones who got the short end of the fiery stick. Well, that's all for today, folks. Before you go, I want you to remember this. God is still in the business of setting things on fire, not in a destructive way, but in a transformative way. He wants to set your heart on fire with His love, your soul on fire with His passion, and your life on fire with His purpose. So don't be afraid to rebuild the altar of the Lord in your heart and pray. Just pray one prayer and watch what happens. You might just see the fire of God fall from heaven and set your life on fire for Him. Until next time, stay blessed, stay tuned, and most importantly, stay on fire for God.